Hey guys, how are you guys doing? It's been a while since we've done an update video, so here we go. So earlier this year, we attempted to launch 2 different Kickstarter campaigns for Revelation Skirmish. That didn't go so well with COVID-19, right? We relaunched doing our own pre-order system and have officially launched Revelation Skirmish as a fully fledged supported game. We do not have, basically our whole sales model is to do direct to consumers, so direct to the players like you. We don't go through distributors, we don't go through local game stores. It's just you go on our website, you purchase it, it goes directly to you. We feel that this model right now with our size of business is probably the best way to move forward. If someone were to approach us and say, hey, I really want to be able to sell Revelation Skirmish in my game store, yes, we'd be more than happy to talk to them and to be able to figure out a way that both of us can win. We've already tried to price our models in such a way that we could actually have somebody else kind of involved in the process, and then everyone still makes money to be able to move forward. We've got some really big projects underway, but with Revelation Skirmish itself, if you haven't checked out our game yet, but you've been kind of following us loosely here on social media, our game has free rules, free stats, free official list builder. We sell our own models, whether they are 3D printed by ourselves in resin printers, which the details are phenomenal, or we also sell official STL files, which we'll get into more of a discussion with that in future videos. But we are doing everything we can to be a very forward-thinking, very forward we just see changes coming down the road, and we're trying to position Revelation Skirmish and other future games we release with a very futuristic viewpoint. The old style of business of just trying to have your products only available in local game stores, maybe on other people's websites, where you do everything production-wise in China, in mass. All of that is starting to change, and we're trying to be in front of that to position ourselves, and it also hopefully will work out, in my opinion, I feel it will, work out better for the consumer, better for the players in the long run. So if you have not checked out Revelation Skirmish, you can go to revelationswar.com where you can download the rules, you can look at all the stats, or if you just want to check out our models at shoprevelations.com. All right. So coming up in the next 2 weeks, when September starts, we're going to be releasing a couple of new models. The Sierra H3V, which is a heavy Sierra that has a scatter gun as its main weapon and also has 2 Buster missile launchers instead of the 1. In-game, it'll make sense that it actually is going to be a higher damage Sierra. Then we also have a new variant for the Brigand, which is a hover tank for the Union of Stars. That'll be available soon, which will swap out the plasma turret, the rapid plasma slinger, on the back of the turret for an additional tri-laser, which if you've ever played the game, tri-lasers are nasty, and now this Brigand will have 2 tri-lasers and 2 smoke launchers. So game-wise, that's pretty devastating if you're looking for a really fast-striking tank that can do a lot of damage to armored units quickly. Besides that, one thing that we've finished on our website that we haven't done like an official big huzzah announcement is that you guys can now create your own custom units on our website, and you can save them to your account. So if you have an account on revelationswar.com, you click, I believe it's My Lists, there will be, if you scroll down, there will be a spot where it says Custom Units, and you can create your own. You can use our own preloaded weapons, and you can choose which ones you want, or you can create your own new weapons. So what this will allow is when you're playing home games with a friend, you can either bring in models from other games that you want to play within the Revelations Skirmish engine, or you can create your own heroes using our models. So like right now, for example, the Ares. The Ares has a hero character called Sigma. So maybe you like part of his abilities, or you want to create your own custom Ares stats using the same standard Ares model. Well, you could go in there and you could build your own. You can set the points, you can set the weapons, you can set the focus points, the piloting skill, the defense values, all that. You can set all that up, and it will be able, when you go to build your list, there's a box where you can click and it will display your custom units. So that way it will actually allow you to use your own custom units that only you can see on your account, of course. It won't be on the whole website, but you'll be able to see your own custom units when you're building your list, and you can put that unit right in there and it'll just tally it in with all the points and everything just like normal. So we're excited about this because you know, I mean, I can't really think of a game beyond like BattleTech that allows you to build custom units officially. Now, granted, they're going to be used in an unofficial play, you know, like at home and just pick up games, but no one even has like a very easy to use official way to build your own custom units. We do. We felt that that would be something cool that players would be able to get a kick out of and be able to have some fun mixing in all kinds of crazy stuff. Another big announcement is that our third faction, ORCA, otherwise known as the Outer Rim Colonial Alliance, which is these purple guys back here on the map behind me, they are going to be released in January. We're already hard at work getting a couple of different models started. We just actually got concept art finished for one of their war mechs this morning. Already talking to one of our modelers who does our mechs to start getting that ball rolling. We're going to start working on getting infantry concept art. One thing we do need right now, though, is an infantry modeler. We have a number of infantry models already available for Republic and for Union of Stars. We need to be able to start working on that for ORCA to have it done in time with testing for January, because we want to launch. The goal right now is January 1st. Right now, all of our releases are just on the 1st. It's not to try to release it on New Year's Day for the sake of it. It's more just because we launch things on the 1st. That's what we've been trying to do. So Revelation Skirmish has been on the market since in June. We fully launched. We have been taking orders, been fulfilling orders and getting stuff mailed out. The community, we continue to try to do things to grow it, but we do need help. If you do play, or if you are interested in playing, you know, we have all kinds of different social media. It helps a lot to have word of mouth from, you know, other gaming buddies to talk to their friends to help spread the word, because, you know, it won't matter what I say, it won't matter what I do. What matters the most is, you know, if you're talking to your friend and you're like, look, man, I really want to play this game. I really think it looks a lot of fun. You know, I need someone to play with. That will get more than seeing my face. That only goes so far. We have some other big releases that are coming out in October that I'm really excited about. I don't want to announce too much just yet. I'm hoping to be able to start showing some of the preview pictures for what ORCA will look like. ORCA is going to be a lot of fun because they are, unlike the Republic or the Union of Stars or the Vortorian Federation and Vena and all these other nations, ORCA is comprised of multiple mini-nations that all work together in times of, you know, really big need, whether that's invasion from an enemy or whatever. But otherwise they work independently of each other. So in the starter kit, we're going to be launching not only the starter kit, but the whole first wave of models that are releasing. We're going to focus on two of the sub-factions, Ethereal and Haven. Haven is fun because they're going to be a lower tech, but they're going to be a little bit faster definitely than Ethereal, because Ethereal is going to be very high tech. They're going to be more expensive, but they're going to be more powerful models. Haven is a pirate kingdom type where they kind of use their own. They have some manufacturing capabilities, but they use kind of just cobbling things together that they can and they can salvage. While Ethereals, they are very high tech. They have lots of money to build their units. They don't have the largest army, but it's a really tough army that they do have. So what'll be really cool with ORCA is that each of the sub-factions will have their own sort of visual aesthetic. You'll be able to choose as the player when you're building your forces, do I only want to play Ethereal? Do I only want to play Haven? Do I only want to play the Five Skulls or AB&T? You can choose to only play the one, maybe just because you like the visual or because that's the faction you want your company to represent right now, or you can mix units from the different sub-factions. So they're going to have a much wackier kind of play style because they'll be able to combine things, while like the Republic can only use core Republic units. So it'll be a lot more versatile, a lot more diverse sort of play styles, and I think they're going to be a very, very fun faction for a lot of people, especially because, for example, you know, the Five Skulls and Haven are both pirate kingdoms, while Ethereal are more of a monarchy with knights. So if you can imagine like sci-fi Templars and stuff, it's going to be a really fun faction, and so far they're one of the more requested factions when we bring up all the different nations. That's the one that usually seems to get people's attention, so I'm really excited that we can make that the third faction that we're launching with. Besides that, we've relaunched our Patreon, where it focuses both on the game and also on the novels. So right now, if you were to join our Patreon, even at the lowest support level, you receive the first 3 Kingdom of Sand novels, which is Judgment Day, Reign of Fire, and The Skull King. You'll also be able to read early release chapters of the 4th novel for the Kingdom of Sand series. Depending on what tier, there's coupons that you can use to purchase off of our website, shoprevelations.com. But you can apply off your entire order when you're buying, different models, starter kit, whatever you'd like off of our website. Additionally, the highest tier has the option where you'll be able to get exclusive STLs. They'll basically be early releases on Patreon that you get to keep for personal use and use forever. But they'll be reposes of models we already have. So I just got put together the Hero Sierra, which is a really cool model. It's standing on top of a severed goblin arm that is included in the STL. And it's pointing, off in the distance like it's trying to lead its men into combat. So it's a really fun pose, and we're going to be releasing some other ones that are going to be variations of different things as we move forward. The physical models will be available on our website as we continue forward as a release, but the STLs for now are going to remain exclusives on Patreon that will change every month. Patreon, if you don't know, is a way to be able to support Revelations Universe. You only get billed the beginning of the month. So if you were to join today, you wouldn't be billed. You wouldn't be billed until September 1st. Just so you know, okay? Other than that, there's a lot of other things that are moving and happening behind the scenes. Our Discord community, we continue to try to make that a really active place where a lot more updates are posted. And besides that, there's a lot of stuff. There's so much stuff going on. That's why I have to break all this stuff up into multiple videos. But anyway, if you have any other questions, please feel free to comment down below. I appreciate your guys' support. I hope you guys are staying safe in the middle of this massive craziness that's going on out there. And I'll talk to you guys again soon. All right, bye.